Good morning, YouTube. So I wanted to make a video before work. We are about 10 days from starting meds, so that is really exciting. I wanted to go over my meds again this time because they are completely different than last time. The only medication that I'll be taking that is the same is Lupron. I'll be taking progesterone and estrogen, but they are going to be in different ways than what I take when I took them last time. It's really weird how different REs, which are reproductive endocrinologists, and I'll also refer to them as the IVF doctors, they each have their own beliefs of what the magic protocol is. How much of a medicine, how long to take the medicine, how the medicine is given to you. They all have perfected it to them, and they are going to give you what they think the best protocol is to get you pregnant. It's something that they feel very strongly about, and that most of the time they won't waver because they've spent a lot of time doing studies and statistics to try to figure out what they believe the best way is for your body to respond to the medications and to make sure that, you know, your body accepts the embryo that they're putting in it. So I think it's really interesting how every doctor, feels, very strongly about their protocol. Like I said, my last surrogacy was completely different, and it's kind of nerve-wracking this time because I already know how my body responds to the medications and with that specific protocol. So I'm a little nervous because I don't know how my body is going to respond this time. My lining, I think it was like 10 days before transfer, was like a 12.6, which is incredibly great. And we were blessed enough to get pregnant after the first transfer. So to waver from that is kind of crazy to me. But I'm going to trust the doctor, and I'm going to do everything that he says, and I am going to believe in his protocol as well. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you all of my new medications. With this wonderful box of meds. Yeah, I still have Easter decorations up. I'm a little bit uninspired because there's not really a big holiday coming up next, so I'm not really sure where to go. I guess I should get on Pinterest with that. Okay, so here's the box that it came in. I got my meds this time. The clinic uses Village Pharmacy. Last time, the IVF clinic that I used was Glen Rock. Okay, so let's start. Lupron. The first thing I'm going to be taking, the same thing that I took last time. It's pretty much just what I'm injecting and the little tiny baby needles that I get to use. And here's more needles. I'll be on Lupron for about 20 days. The next thing that I'll start, which is new, is estrogen patches. Last time I did injections for my estrogen. So these patches, I'm guessing they look like this, I'll put them on my lower stomach, and they're supposed to transfer the estrogen into my system. And I'm on these for about 20 days. I'll stop the Lupron at one point and start the estrogen. I think they're mixed together for about a week. And after that, where is it? I get to start my PIO, which is progesterone in oil, and this is in sesame oil, actually. I've never taken this before. Super thick. Last time I had suppositories for my progesterone. So these I will be taking for a week before transfer. So Lupron 20 days, they mix together, they overlap a little bit. Then the estrogen for 20 days, and this is about a week before I start my PIO. And those are done every single night. And it is an intramuscular injection. And I use this beautiful 22 gauge needle that is 1.5 inches long, and those go into the upper quadrant of my butt. Little sheet right here that they gave us. Right there. Fun, fun, fun. So the estrogen and the progesterone will continue even after I get the positive pregnancy test. My last RE weaned me off about 10 weeks pregnant. I'm not sure how this one works. This is alcohol pad, so here's more progesterone. They also gave me prenatals. I have doxycycline, which is an antibiotic. I have a prednisone, which is a steroid, and they gave me 1 volume, I'm assuming for the transfer, which I didn't get last time, which I probably won't take because it was a walk in the park. It was nothing. Here's my needles to draw up the progesterone, and then they just gave me a sharps container. So yeah, here it is in all of its glory. It's really exciting. Whoever thought this would be exciting? But it is. So I'm very curious to see how my body is going to react. Oh, I wanted to explain that the antibiotic is also for the transfer, and so is the progesterone. And they're going to fight any type of bacteria that tries to make it in with the embryo. And then the steroid is going to suppress my immune system a little bit to try and keep my body from fighting this embryo because it's not mine. So that's the deal with those 2 medications. And they don't last very long. I start them a couple days before transfer, and I wean off of them a couple days after. So April 10th is the day that I'm supposed to start Lupron, and I will totally make sure that I make a video when I start my first day of Lupron next week. But other than that, I'll keep you posted. There's still a lot of things that could change. Unfortunately, this is a fresh transfer. And even last time with my frozen transfer, things kind of got thrown off because of my cycle. But I will keep you posted, and you'll hear from me again on Monday, next Monday, April 10th, I think it is. So I'll talk to you soon.